I know I'm just gonna put out a double feature today. Cause I was at work earlier and I tried to record a podcast and I don't even know what I was doing. I was working and talking and then I taped my phone to the wall. You guys saw it, dude. You don't have to watch that. That's alright. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing out content, you know? It is interesting because a lot of comedians are doing like front-facing I look like shit, huh? Like a lot of guys are throwing out front-facing they'll be like, last night I was with this chick and no you weren't, dude. I met you in person. You were a fucking pussy who gets no pussy, so shut up. But they'll put out these front-facing videos and they're like, this is sometimes when you guys know who I'm talking about. They have the AirPod, the fucking headphones on a cord thing, and they pull the mic to their face, and it's, you know, I'm not hating on it, but there's some guys who are very good at it because they're funny, you know. I've been unfollowing the shit out of people just because I'm like, you know, I like you in person, guy, and then I'll see you somewhere. And, you know, you're cool. And I wake up, I'm fucking swinging a hammer, and I see you walking to the bus or doing whatever, and you're complaining about state legislation or something, and I'm like, you gotta fucking go. Alright? Shut up. This guy's wiping down a Sprite bottle. What are we doing here? Also, am I crazy? I miss the old Sprite label. Remember what it used to be? I think, and then he threw the napkin on the ground. What a fucking loser. I don't like litterers, dude. I'll throw a cigarette on the ground, bet your ass. Will I throw some gum on the ground? Depends on location. But if you're littering, I had a apprentice one time that threw an entire... Motherfucker ate a chicken Caesar salad one time. And had, like, the plastic container thing. And this dickhead finished it and then threw the entire thing out of the window. And I'm like, dude... Got a trash bucket right here, dude. What are we doing? What was the point of all this? Oh, I was doing a front-facing video. Whoa, got back to the point, Ryan? Is my brain firing all cylinders today? Front-facing. I was trying to fucking... I don't know, man. Maybe I'm not a guy who could talk while he works. Maybe, you know, maybe I'm not... I'm just gonna turn this... I don't know what I'm saying. What, am I like... My face looks like dirt colored or something. I'm dirty, but I ain't that dirty. I'm nasty. But, sorry, my air conditioning blasting. I know I recorded a video the other day and I had a fan playing in the background. I'm like, Ryan, can you fucking just be aware of something in your life, you idiot? I'll tell you what I am aware of. Cyclists in Philadelphia. Get the fuck out of my goddamn way. I got into, apparently like a month, did I talk about this? Maybe I did. If I did, I'm talking about it again. Because I hate it. I just had another, like a fucking altercation with a guy on a bike yesterday. Some lady got hit by a drunk driver that was on a bike. This lady almost just got hit right there. A 50-year-old lady on a bicycle with open-toed shoes. Sweetheart, if you're going to fucking ride a bike in public, you're 40. You have to take some personal responsibility. Like, if I bought a motorcycle, I can't be like, hey, everybody's driving dangerous. Like, yeah, no shit. We're in Philly. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta... Like, I would love to know your percentages of your chance if you fall off a bicycle, you'll land on a heroin needle. There's a good chance you're gonna get hit with fent, and then it's a wrap. And then you're gonna have to pull a fucking heroin needle out of your Teva sandals and explain to your family why you're missing Christmas. Because you wanted to save a couple gallons of gas, dude. Get a Tesla. It's just like, shut up. The lady got hit by a drunk driver, and now everybody, they want to try to fucking petition the city to get concrete barriers for bike lanes. And then I saw a guy on Twitter yesterday bitching that the city's not going to do any about it. They're like, people on the left want, because it's a bipartisan issue. Is that the right word? Republicans are not looking for concrete barriers. You know what I mean? Pull yourself up by your fucking chain straps or whatever. What are you doing, chief? Fuck. It's a bunch of fucking whiny pussies that want concrete barriers. It's like, dude, get knee pads. Take your AirPods out so you can hear. I know I got AirPods in. I don't fucking ask for somebody to look out for me. I handle what I gotta handle. Somebody has a problem with me, I deal with it. the lady got fucking killed, and the guy was like, I forget what it was, some thread. I was reading something. I'm on the couch, dude. You know me. I'm trying to stay up with issues. And the guy was bitching that they did not put, like, where the fuck do you think the city's gonna get money for concrete barriers all over this city? Hey, man. He's like, well, if you go to Europe, everything's bikeable. I'm like, yeah, well, remember we won the Revolutionary War? We don't play soccer over here either, dude. Get a fucking truck and drive around. I can't. Yesterday, was it yesterday? It was one day this week. I'm fucking driving. I'm on my way to work, and some dude's on a bike next to me. And I don't know if he didn't know I had my window down. He kind of fucking said something snarky to me about driving next to him. And I was like, shut the fuck up, pussy. I was like, shut up. And he was like kind of shocked, and he was like, I forget what he said. He was like, well, why don't you, he said some fucking, I don't know, some fucking tweet he probably read. And he was like, why don't you do this? I'm like, why don't you shut the fuck up before I get out of my car? How about that? And he was like shocked, and he was like scoffed at me. And I'm like, dude, what would you do if I did? If I was a psycho and got out of my car, what you'd be that's what I said. I was like, you'd be a 37-year-old man screaming for help. Like, what are you? Reevaluate your fucking decisions, dude. You're riding a bike to work with a rubber band on your pant leg so you don't get grease on your khakis. Fucking blow me, dude. Jesus Christ. I'd be willing to do a stint in jail for beating the shit out of a guy like that. These fucking people who just act like, well, this is what I want to do in my life, and everybody has to bend around. It's like, why don't you guys fucking concentrate on one issue? How about that? Figure out one fucking thing you guys want to fucking get fixed, and pool your money together. Let's get every barista in the country to pool their money together so they can fucking build one concrete barricade. You guys can cycle down that. Get a movable one. You know, it's like, or just get, like, I'm not riding a bike. I'm too old to fall. I'm not riding a bike, dude. I rode a bike to a comedy I used to love riding a mountain bike around. I used to sell weed. I used to fucking throw the scale in the bag, throw the ounce in the bag, and I would pedal around. I'd like, you know what I mean? Drive out what I had to, break down whatever they wanted, and I'm fucking out of your house. I just hate everybody. As a guy bikes by me with a goddamn, is that a fishing rod? I don't know. Where are you going fishing at? Are you going to fish in the Delaware? Come on, dude. Jesus Christ. It's just, am I in a mood? I don't know. Thank God. I haven't been able to box in like, I don't know, 3-4 weeks. I was like sick. I had the shitting issue. I'm dying. And then I had to do, what else did I have to do? I had to go to New York I don't know. Things happen. And I'll tell you right now, my temper is resuming. Maybe I bullied the bicycle guys, but I'm like, dude, if you're on a bicycle, like, you gotta be ready. No, who never had issues? Bike messengers. Remember when those guys, all the guys that were doing heroin in the park and then driving around legal documents? What did they even have? What were they doing? Was that before fax machines? Like, what the fuck was the point of a cyclist? Bike messenger. Looks like a sick job. I was like, were those like coked up or heroin guys? You never saw them guys complaining. You know why? Because they know how to ride a bike. It's like, if I had to see one more person on an electric scooter fucking getting speed wobbles, I'm like, dude, take it easy. You can't do it. When we rented scooters when I was in Thailand. And, you're fucking rolling the dice, and then you see you hit a fucking Bangkok intersection on a scooter. You're like, this ain't for me, dude. You gotta grow up doing that. There's like fucking 30-year-olds who can't fucking run or like do anything athletic that think they're gonna buy an electric scooter and then weave in and out of cars. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you out of your mind? Look at that guy. That guy looks like a fat version of my biological dad. Christ. Oh, that guy looks like Steven Jackson. I went to New Year's here one time. I'm at like, well, what was I? Why did I just bring up that story? Something happened there. Just like, you ever get like a Molly flashback? I don't know if I could do Molly at my age anymore. That like insane euphoria you would get when it was like real Molly. We used to cook Molly down. I forget what the chemical is. You would get Molly and then you could put it in something and make sure it cooked off whatever it was cut with. And for some reason, I know I took Molly there, and I forget the girl I was dating at the time. I probably got in a fight there or something. With her, not a man. Not on New Year's, dude. But, yeah, what's going on with you guys? You know, I got nothing. The UFC was crazy. Did I talk about this? When was the last time I did this? Last week? I'm fucking zooming today. I'm taking my bitch down the beach this weekend. I was going to do a show down the shore. And then I thought better of it. I'm wise. Everybody's like, dude, let's do comedy on the beach. I'm like, why? I'm not going to go to fucking Wildwood and do a show at a bar. You know, like would I? Yeah, but you'd have to pay so much more. Like it's just gonna be me screaming at drunk people, and I was gonna do that for free anyway. You know? I don't know. This doesn't even make sense. I'm going to my buddy's house for a fucking my buddy, how I met my baby mama. He's making chicken piccata. You guys chicken piccata guys? I don't know how. My family cooked like Italian, like half of my family's Italian, and fucking ate Italian my whole life. I think I never ate chicken piccata. Also, know what I never ate? Stuffed. What was I? Why were I thinking of this? Oh, I just did Shaner's podcast the other day, and he was talking about. I never ate s'mores. I never had a s'more. I'm not a sweets guy. My grandfather made fucking chicken cutlets. I'm like, I'm gonna get a cutlet out of the freezer or the fridge. I'm not fucking eating a s'more. I don't like chocolate that much. I do like a chocolate covered pretzel. I am sitting at the exact. This is exactly where I got a DUI. Right where I'm sitting right now. It's really triggering for me. I think they should. That's what, you know what? Fuck a bike lane. Why don't we get some concrete barricades up for a designated drunk driving lane? It's like putting fucking, what are those called when you go bowling, bumpers? Let me fucking ding up my car, dude. Give me some rubber. Yeah, fuck these cyclists. I can't stand anybody. You think Lance Armstrong was asking for bumpers, fucking concrete barricades? Guy had one nut and he was doing more than you guys. I think a lot of the guys that are on these fucking road bikes in the city don't have any nuts, if you know what I'm saying. It's like, dude, why don't you figure it out? Figure out who you are and then tell me what we should do about the goddamn biking lanes. There's my baby's new daycare. It's gonna be tough. We got fucking orientation on Friday, and I'm not looking forward to it. I'm probably gonna cry. I will cry when we have to put her in school. I'm gonna be sobbing. I told my girl, I'm like, I'm taking the day off. I'm getting hammered after we drop her off. Take a nap. I'll be back for fucking nap time. Am I making any sense? I'm fucking raving like a lunatic, am I? Am I? But, yeah, UFC last weekend was good. I still cannot compute. DDP, everything you watch that guy do, technically is bad. But it's just like, it was crazy. Israel Adesanya kept exiting. I'm flipping into a fucking analyst right here. Like, Adesanya, he looked fucking great. People were like, he's washed. I'm like, dude, that was the best he's looked in years, dude. Besides Pereira fight, but like, that DDP must fucking hit so goddamn. He's got to be so goddamn strong. You know those guys that look like he's obviously in good shape, but he's not like fucking Hulk. And you're like, yeah, there's just guys out there that are freaks. I remember back like 10 years ago. Yeah, dude, that's fucking crazy. I was probably 26. I used to train at this gym in the Northeast, and I fucking hated wrestling. You know what I mean? I like jiu-jitsu, but I liked kickboxing. You know? And I got talked into going to wrestling practice, and the coach was this little fucking fat tan guy that coached at Lehigh University. And this guy, I mean, freak. And then we have an open mat on one nut. I forget what nut, whatever it was. I think it was an open mat. And this dude comes in like he's gonna be in the UFC. It was fucking Sean Brady. And I rolled with that guy, and I'm like, what is this? Because it felt like, you know, I've fucking rolled with some strong goddamn guys. But he's not, like, he's big, obviously, but he's not, like, huge. And I was just like, I'm like, I'm not coming to wrestling practice ever again. I'm not getting fucking manhandled with sweat dripping in my face. I'd rather knock me out. I'll take that. Yeah, he was a goddamn animal. But Drickus must be what's going on. I felt bad for Steve Ursay because he feels like a sweet boy. He needs to take some time off. I think he fought like 5 times in the last year. But Carlos Pradas, that goddamn Brazilian. I love a lanky kickboxing Brazilian, dude. He was fucking smooth with it. Nice little southpaw piston. Knocked the leech out. What else? Who else fought? Tai Tuivasa is just one of them dudes. He's such a banger, but he's got too many fucking issues to fix, and it's too late. You know, he's gonna be like a fucking. I don't think they're gonna cut him. But do you guys even watch UFC? Let me know. Sound off in the comments if you like UFC. But yeah. What am I? So I'm going to the beach this weekend. I'm not gonna do a comedy show, but we're gonna go Saturday morning, dude. I'm like, bro, I'm up at 5 anyway. I'm gonna go to the gym, come home, wipe the shit out of my daughter's ass. She's 8 months old today. Happy birthday. I can't believe I'm one of those guys now. I remember like people have a baby and I'm like, there's no 6-month birthday. Now I'm like, it's your 8-month birthday. This is crazy. She's crawling down shit. But I gotta go right now. I'm about to box with my boy. I'll see you guys next week unless maybe the ADD kicks in tomorrow. Maybe I get in an altercation. We fucking talk, you know? Dude, tell your friends to listen to this podcast, for Christ's sake. How about that, you fucking losers? Killing me over here. Thank you. Bye.